What is up, YouTube? This is World War Black Ops Pro, and sorry I haven't brought you guys a video for over 2 weeks. I've actually been on vacation and I've been pretty busy. So now that I'm back and now that I can make videos, I want to talk about Black Ops 3. So I've seen some beta gameplay on Black Ops 3. Keep in mind I haven't played the beta yet because I'm on Xbox One and the beta is only released for PS4 at this moment in time. So I will be getting it shortly in about 5 days. But until then, I can only speculate based on what I've seen on about gameplays and betas that I've seen on YouTube. Like, that's what I'm basing my opinion off of. So I think that Black Ops 3 is going to be a fun game. Now, that's contrary to what I've said before because I thought the special abilities were going to completely screw up the game, and that advanced movement was going to create really a game with no flow, that's just chaotic, and people would come at you from a million different directions, and that doesn't seem to be the case so far from what I've seen, and several other YouTubers who aren't paid to talk good about the game or talk good about Activision have actually said that it has more of a Black Ops 1 feel. Even so, there's still some stuff in the game that I personally feel that shouldn't be in there, like advanced movement. I mean, yeah, it doesn't completely kill the flow like it did in Advanced Warfare, but it doesn't belong in there either. Like, I don't want someone to approach me from a million different directions. Like, previously in other games, there's some places that are unreachable, but now with wall running, you can get to somewhere faster. You can get somewhere where maybe the enemy wouldn't expect you to come from there. So, just in terms of that, I don't think advanced movement should be in there, and plus I just don't like people jumping around, even though it is much slower than it is advanced warfare in this game. So yeah, I mean, at least it doesn't kill the game. I just don't think it should be in there. That's just my opinion. So next is special abilities. Well, the special abilities aren't completely game breaking. It's mainly just like the exo abilities from Advanced Warfare, where they'd only last like 5 seconds or something like that. I personally don't believe they should be in the game just because this is a complete ripoff of Destiny. Because if you don't remember, Destiny had supers, which were pretty much the same thing as this. But you guys gotta remember that there's also kill streaks in this game. Destiny did not have kill streaks, so therefore the supers were more or less the kill streaks. This game has kill streaks, so if you throw kill streaks in the mix, and then you have the specialist abilities, who knows how that's going to play out in the long run. I mean, Black Ops 3 looks pretty chaotic with the special abilities, and some of them are clearly overpowered. Like, that one-shot pistol looks pretty overpowered. Invisibility cloak doesn't belong in the game. I mean, then you got Rejack, which is basically Second Chance Pro 2.0. I mean, you don't even need someone else to revive you, you just revive yourself. So all those don't really belong in the game. And plus, the characters just look like something out of a fantasy game, like a really futuristic fantasy game, like Destiny, something like that. Like, they don't look like soldiers. Like, do you really think soldiers are going to be dressing up like that in the year 2065? Probably not. It just doesn't look realistic. And I also don't feel like we need specific characters in multiplayer, like characters with actual names, with bios. I think that it just makes more sense to play as a generic soldier. But I mean, that's not a big deal. But let's get into the actual game mechanics. But I think it might actually be fun for once. So the past few Call of Duties have been pretty screwed up. I mean, you got quickscoping, overpowered shotguns, overpowered pistols, and to an extent, some of those are returning in BO3. The overpowered pistols and probably the overpowered shotguns are returning in BO3. But there's one key thing that Vonahar changed in the beta that I hope returns in the main game, in the final build of the game. And that is, they took aim assist off snipers, like completely took it out. To the point where it's much harder to quickscope, and that most players, like even if they were snipers in BO2, decided that it's not worth sniping in BO3 just because it's so difficult. Which further proves that quickscoping takes almost no skill, because if the game's doing it for you and you can do it easily, yeah, it's easy. But if you take away the aim assist and you can't do it, then you're not a good quickscoper. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're just not. And this completely changed around the game. If you don't remember, in BO2, that game was completely dominated by snipers, shotgun users, and pistol users. Like, people just run around with pistols. like their primaries. But Black Ops 3, based on what I've seen on the beta, doesn't seem like it's going to be like that. It seems like it's going to be more Assault Rifle and SMG focused and dominated, like it was in BO1, which is actually a good thing, because Black Ops 2 had some of the worst gun balance I've ever seen in any Call of Duty, and it looks like that's finally going to be gone rid of. So now you guys got to remember that gun balance is a key part of Call of Duty, and some of you guys may not realize how important it is. One of the big reasons why people hate on Advanced Warfare is because only 2 weapons are pretty much viable. The only weapons that are viable are the Ace and 1 of the Battle. If you use anything else, yeah, you can do okay, but you really just can't compete with everyone else who's using Battles and Ace and 1s and sweating their balls off every game. And Black Ops 1, the reason why this game was great for many people was because the gun balance was just spot on. You could use anything you wanted to. You could use any assault rifle, any SMG, any gun you wanted to and do well. You didn't have to use the FAMAS. I mean, even though a lot of people did use the FAMAS, and a lot of the pro players did, you weren't forced to use it. You didn't have to use the AK-74U. Again, you weren't forced to use it. You can use like the MP5K if you wanted to. You use the AK-47 like I am in this gameplay. And because you can use all the weapons, that adds to the weapon variety. And when you add to the weapon variety, people want to play your game more. They're going to stay on here longer and probably going to buy more DLC. And it's just better for the game overall. Now, if you guys don't remember, Black Ops 1 was one of the last great CODs. You know, the CODs with hundreds of thousands of people online, even like a year after launch. Like, I remember that this game still had like 650,000 people online just in August 2011, just a little under a year after launch. I remember MW3 came out and in April, like 2012, it only had like 200,000 people online, which means the people that really didn't want to play it. They didn't want to deal with the support bullshit. They didn't want to deal with all the crap like that. They didn't want to deal with Dead Man's Hand. Like, they didn't want to deal with that, and Black Ops 1 was just balanced. That's why people liked it. And then BO2 came out. I mean, yeah, BO2, it not as many players. It was a good game, or at least fun, but it was very unbalanced. You gotta admit, you can just run around with Remington and dominate because all the maps were just cramped, and it really was hard to use an assault rifle or SMG playing in that kind of environment. And I remember in like August 2013, only a year after BO2's launch, there was only 400,000 people online, which is still a good amount, but it's less than Black Ops 1's. Like, Black Ops 1 had like 50% more, over 50% more people than BO2 did. And people claim that BO2 is the best COD. The only reason people are still on there, still playing it, to this day, like, over 100,000 people are still playing it, is because it's the last playable COD, because we haven't really gotten a true COD game for maybe a couple years now, because Ghost, people didn't like Ghost for some reason. I'm still not sure exactly why. I thought it was an okay game. I mean, at least I can camp it. And then Advanced Warfare came out, and no one liked that game. I understand why. That game was complete garbage. So, where does that leave us? Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the last Treyarch game. And, yeah, hopefully, with BO3, Treyarch can truly revive the COD franchise. Now, guys, I haven't played Black Ops 3 yet. I mean, the beta hasn't even come out. It comes out for me in 5 days, so, I mean, we'll see then. Oh, and look at that double kill with the M1911. See, this is why Redract is going to break the game, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry, Treyarch, but yeah, no one who's not me likes Second Chance, because we thought it was broke and they bring it back. But other than the minor flaws like that, like, I really think that I might enjoy BO3 multiplayer. I mean, I'm at least gonna get it for the zombies, so I'm definitely going to get the game. And I'd probably recommend that you get it too. I mean, at least for the zombies. The zombies looks good. However, the multiplayer, I mean, yes, I don't like the futuristic setting, and yes, I don't like some of the advanced movement. Well, I don't like any of the advanced movement, and I don't like a lot of the specialist abilities. I don't think they should be in the game, but if overall it has that Black Ops 1 feel, then I'm fine with it. I mean, it's also going to be fun too, because you might be able to extreme camp like you did in BO2. And that was pretty much the only way I could play that game, because, you know, the shotguns and the snipers were just so overpowered. You just had to camp behind a shield, otherwise you were going to get shit on every time. I haven't heard about any riot shields coming to BO3. I haven't seen a gameplay of riot shields or anything like that. I'm not sure they're returning, but they might be. I'm not sure. I know the Guardian and stuff like that's returning, so I mean, even without a shield, you can still camp. And likely Von Hard just copy and paste BO2 because he thinks BO2 is the best COD ever because people are still playing it. That's exactly why BO3 looks like BO2, just more balanced, hopefully. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. This has been World at War, and see you guys later.
With each victory, we instill fear.